Today is Monday, June 1st of 2020, and we're going to do a six-card reading, but we're going to do it with two different decks. I'm using the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot deck, and I'm also using the Hanson Roberts Tarot deck. So let's see what our first card is for us. Ooh, the Nine of Wands. Okay. So the Nine of Wands is about battling which path you want to take, which road you want to take right now. Maybe because things are starting to pick up for you, like pick up the momentum, that you're kind of facing some challenging times if you still want to head off into that same direction, or if you're at this point seeking like a new path and a new journey. And maybe you're having some internal struggles and some internal doubt, and you're kind of like defending yourself. And it's really like you're defending yourself amongst yourself, not really defending yourself amongst other people. So maybe there's this like integral part of you that feels like you constantly have to prove things to yourself and to other people. I would say during this time, while you're kind of reevaluating which direction you want to move in and what you're looking to cycle out, that you start to go back to some of the basics and see what it was that got you to where you are today, and see if you can incorporate some of those basics in your life again. So essentially what I'm saying is, if you've gained a lot of experience on your path, look back to what it was that sent you to where you are today and see if you could use some of those essentials in this new direction that you might be heading in. So I'm going to flip-flop between the two decks. Instead of pulling 3 and 3, I'm going to do 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 and go back and forth. Okay, that's interesting. So the first card we pulled was the Nine of Wands, and this card that we pulled now is the Nine of Pentacles. So perhaps you're at this space also that you're looking for a career change or a job change. Nine of Pentacles is maybe a little bit about feeling like you've kind of capped yourself at your salary, or you've capped yourself at your pay, or you feel that you've given all you could to this role that you're in this company or at this phase in your life, and that now something has to give. That maybe you're thinking, I either A, need to be doing something that's filling my soul more, and maybe you're making a little bit less money, or that you need to start making more money, but it may not fill your soul. And so you're kind of like teetering between that, because there is like the cycling out phase with career right now. Wow, we pulled the 10 of Wands in forward facing. Everything so far has been forward facing. The 10 of Wands is about this struggle where you feel like you just can't go on the way that you've been maneuvering so far. So maybe you're carrying too much, maybe it's just been too much of a struggle, maybe it's been a mental struggle, maybe it's been a physical struggle, but you just feel like at this time it's just so much of a struggle, and you're kind of questioning everything. You feel like you need to figure out exactly what your next move is going to be, and maybe even put some things down to rest, so that way you have peace of mind and can focus on the direction you're moving in as far as finances and career and school go. Interesting, I pulled the Justice in reverse. So maybe you're feeling, it makes me feel like this has a lot to do with you right now and not people external, like it's got a lot to do with self. Maybe you're feeling like you're losing sight of the main reason why you started, like your focus and your goals. And maybe you're feeling like at this time you're having a hard time juggling it and balancing it all. 3 of Cups in reverse. Maybe that celebratory time about things that you were looking to finish has been put on hold. Feeling like you're not fulfilled at this time, and that you need to find out what's going to help you in this moment more long term. Wow. So we got a duplicate, guys. That's interesting. So I mentioned that I was doing 6 cards this evening and that I wasn't going to remove the 3 cards from the deck that I was going to pull from a second deck. So 9 of Wands came up twice for us, and it's in reverse this time. And that's the one about deciding which course to take. So maybe you have a hard time staying focused, and like you put your best foot forward and you take a step ahead, but then you take a step back. And a lot of us go through that. You really cannot beat yourself up about that if that's what you're experiencing at this time. The 9 of Wands in reverse is maybe not recognizing that you are like short-circuiting out, that you are exhausted, that you need rest. And maybe you're not really being honest with yourself about what you need to do, what steps you need to take, and what actions you need to implement to be able to get it done. If you're just trying to continuously do all the things by yourself, you will get burnt out and you won't be able to think clearly. You won't be able to tackle simple tasks. Everything will seem disorganized and chaotic. So I would say recognize the space that you're in, take a step back, re-look at it, revisit it, reevaluate it, see what's important, see what you need to focus your attention and awareness on, and just go slow and steady. It doesn't have to be fast, doesn't have to be quick, doesn't have to be swift, just slow and steady. So for our YouTube subscribers, that is your 6-card tarot card reading for today, Monday, June 1st, 2020. I will see you guys on here tomorrow.